All right, Josh, let's talk more.
All right, Matt. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about how you got here.
Here?
Yeah, what made
Today?
you get to this point
In life? That's a pretty broad question.
where you're sitting.
Like, like where I started, like from the womb.
Like, what?
That's
Why did you want to
why did you
start doing music stuff?
music stuff? Well, my dad was always in a cover band. You know, he was one of them hobbyists I talk about. He had a career, but he always had a little band with his friends. Played some gigs, whatnot. So I always had music around in the house. He was always blasting his old classic rock tunes. Loved him some southern rock, so music was always around. And then when I came to Las Vegas on a whim, moved up here. So my first coworkers I worked with ended up being in bands a few years after I came out with them.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to help their music spread because they used to be cart pushing pussies at Walmart and stuff. So I just wanted to see them do good because they were all playing music with Hemlock and other bands on the bill. It's cool.
yeah, that's cool, man. So you wanted to help musicians further their careers
But
because you like their music or you like them.
at the time, it was all new. The experience behind the scenes bullshit.
You just wanted to be involved with it.
It was exciting. You get to
Yeah.
see people just doing involved, and you hear music and all that stuff. Because when I first moved up here, that's all we went to was concerts. Nonstop. House of Blues, the old joint. Huntridge. We went to a lot of
Oh
concerts
yeah.
on there. Me and my sister and friends and all that stuff. I saw the Beastie Boys at Huntridge for that $2 Billy All show. That was amazing. So I mean, just music was a heavy part of my life. So once a few years after my first job that I got out here at Old Wally World, a few years after that, I met up with some friends and they were just jamming in some metal bands and they were playing at the Roadhouse on Boulder Highway or whatever. I think it was Boulder Highway, and they were playing with Gridlocked and Hemlock, and the bands that they were in were Kid Deposit Triumph and Angry Head. So I came out there to support my friend in Angry Head. Then I saw another friend in Kid Deposit Triumph, like, oh shit, you're in a band too. It was one of the best nights of my life. It was just like going to like a real deal concert, but you knew the people that were involved with it, and it just made it that much more exciting. And I got into a lot of pits and was knocked around, and it was just a good sweaty time.
Yep.
It was just a lot more genuine, back then. But I was fucking 22 at the time. I was a dumb shit. I was just barely getting into bars legally and titty clubs and all that stuff. So it was just a new, fresh experience and exciting for me. And
Yeah.
just going to a couple shows with my friends and eventually just said, "Hey, give me a stack of flyers," and that's kind of where it started. Like, let me help you promote the show.
That's
And then,
cool.
yeah, I was still working at GameStop at the time, so I had people that were working there that were in high school and shit, and they were doing a shitty little band. And I do mean shitty. It was a shitty, shitty band. And they wanted me to be their manager because I was a manager of their GameStop. So they obviously assumed that I would know how to manage people. And I kind of took it seriously and just started, thinking of ways to better them, give them hints and tips of what I like as a music fan and what I'm hearing and suggestions, and then advertising shit like that, and it just kept going from there.
So, like, what have you noticed about bands and music around town that you've dealt with in the last however long?
10 years now it'll be this year, so fuck, I've literally seen it all from that complete amateurs that are just picking up their instruments and hopping on bands, figuring out how to play instruments, not let alone play together, to the people that have been playing for 20 years that still haven't done shit with their music, but just still enjoy it and create and all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
all the ones in between that are just trying to grow up in life and have that outlet on there and not quite sure what they're doing with it, but know they want to do it.
But like, what's like the most interesting thing you've noticed or been witness to?
The majority of them
Just
don't really care enough to do what it takes to fucking be heard more than it more than just 20 people at a fucking bar or
okay,
30
but
plays on a MySpace. Like,
like
what are you
even
getting at? What are you getting at, Matt? Let's be.
like you never saw anybody break bottles and try to stab somebody, or
I did see a bum guy
he was in a
getting kicked in the fucking face a couple times at the old emergency room bar.
oh no, was he in one of the bands you were
I
booking?
don't know. I think he was just some crazy drunk that came in there and started shit. But as far as bands going crazy and fighting, uh, now I'm gonna have to go back to the memory bank. 'Cause,
Or just anything.
um,
Uh,
man, it's just
crazy.
like hundreds of shows just come to mind and all that other shit. Now I'm just trying to think of one specific one that would highlight.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
guess I couldn't pull one specific thing out of my memory
yeah,
either.
there's so much. I mean, because right now when I think about getting into the scene, I'm thinking about all those venues like Rock and Java, the Beach, Take One nightclub, Cheyenne Saloon.
Yeah,
Just that was original stuff that I started doing.
the beach.
And the very first show that I helped promote, I guess when I was officially promoting for a band was Famous John's on Convention Center Road. It was
I don't
across
even know
from
what
like the
that is.
Clarion that just got imploded in
Mm.
the 305 Club, but it was a little shitty shopping center. It opened up as something else eventually, but yeah, it was just a shitty little bar. And My Own Demise was the band that I hooked up with to help out because of me helping out with my friends. They saw that I was doing that, and somehow on MySpace we connected, and I just started helping out them, and that was one of the first ones on the FiggZilla brand that I was using. Because of course you got to have a brand when you're promoting and helping people, and you want to do it seriously. So, and I
Yeah,
and I knew immediately, after my first couple of shows, that I really couldn't do shit with, money from any kind of local music because there really wasn't any. And when you got to pay the sound guy and rent for the night to some asshole at the shitty little bar just to do a night at the that they weren't even going to do, and that was my first couple years, was just filling in holes of nights that promoters and the in-house bookers didn't want to do.
okay.
Sundays, weekdays, just like bands do. Bands first start out, usually they don't get offered Fridays and Saturdays unless they've already done it a couple times with bands. But usually when you start off with, you get the slim pickings, and you got to kind of prove that you're serious for one, and then show that you can make some shittiness work with whatever you're trying to bring to the table. And then
Okay.
from that, it kind of branches out with whoever comes to your shows, whoever you're working with, and start at the bottom of the barrel, and just start working with people that want to work with you, and reach out to ones that you like to listen to, and go from there.
Yeah. So, have you driven by the beach lately?
It's gone.
It's just an empty lot. They
Yep.
tore it down. Must have been haunted or something.
No, I remember right after it, they actually did sell it because that was the whole thing, is that they were selling it to do condos.
So I was just thinking if being haunted was a reason the city went around tearing down buildings.
It's like we can't handle it. It's like it's
You tear
13
it down.
floors, and we got to get it down. If there was a place that was haunted that needs to be fucking torn down, it was a place that Tupac got shot, and then it
Where is
got
that?
resurrected. It was off Flamingo, and they resurrected it as a sinister rock bar for a second.
Hmm.
And Mark Hornsby booked there like 2 or 3 shows there, or maybe even one show before it was one and done.
Was it that used to be called the Rocks or something?
No, that was on the other side of the freeway, that old strip club. It was on It was on Flamingo and like Maryland Parkway.
Oh.
It was like right there, right across the street from that library, or right around in that area.
Yeah,
And it was usually hip hop clubs, and then for like 1 second it was a metal bar,
Huh.
and then it went right back to hip hop again and hookah clubs and whatever they can fill in. There was a pretty cool club, had 2 separate rooms. I mean, it could have done smaller shows and bigger shows and whatever, but that place seemed like it was haunted with the ghosts of Tupac Pussy Pass. That dude's still alive for sure. He's chilling. Getting his royalty
What's
checks
his
is normal.
what's his other alias?
Machiavelli. Yeah, the backstage bar downtown, they have, I don't know what the hell that is, but
I don't,
it
someone
looks
was
like they,
explaining it to me the other day that he went around writing that in wet concrete,
was that actually
and
him though, or just some
well, they couldn't
rap
really
fan and
say,
all that shit?
but they think it was because it was in his neighborhood, and they found it written in his notebook or something after
Oh,
he
and
died.
that style and shit or whatever.
I don't know. The guy that was telling me
Fucking
this,
the legend of Tupac will never die.
yeah, rap legends.
Yep. Poor old Biggie Smalls back in jail for killing people again, I think. Okay. Suge Knight. Biggie Smalls is dead. My bad.
Back in jail, ghost jail.
Back in jail. Ghost jail. This is thinking of South Park episode where Butters brought him back. That was good times.
South Park.
Yeah, that's the greatest show in the history of shows.
It's amazing.
Yes, and it never ceases. They might have a dud episode now and then,
But they do it in like 6 days.
yeah, I mean, come on, give us a damn snack. You'd think they'd have some ideas while they're waiting on there, or just watching the news or whatnot.
The ship's rocking.
Don't come a knocking. Let's get back on track. What about you, Matt? What got you into this whole mess of things to bring you to where you're the
Metallica.
top 10 band of all time in local music here in Las Vegas?
Well,
Days after motherfucking hail.
It's not cool, man.
You don't like being considered a top 10 band?
Well,
I don't even know if you're a top 10 band. Like, how would we even rate that? I
yeah,
mean, you really can't, because that's why Battle of the Bands never works. You can't really rate a band.
yeah.
You know, no matter what things, like when I did the Hooters Battle of the Bands, I tried to do judges, I tried to do talent wise, I tried to do draw wise, I tried to do pretty much every aspect of it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because whoever wins is going to get bitched at from the crowd that didn't win. There's no winners in battles. Everybody's scarred. I don't think I'll ever do another one. I don't know. I mean, if somebody comes in and says, I got a $10,000 budget, let's do a Battle of the Bands, I'm like, all right, let's try this out. You know, but it just kind of seemed not to work. And when you're working with smaller, you know, businesses like I did too, it just kind of doesn't work out afterwards and all that shit.
Yeah.
I got to go to Naked City Audio and get them some recording time. And go to get Kaleidoscope Pictures and get them some video time.
What's Kaleidoscope Pictures?
That's Kevin Martin. He you know, some indie production. So he's making movies, I think music videos, maybe some TV shows. He's trying to do anything that can entail that kind of stuff. Have I seen any of his work? Just a couple clips.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's excellent.
Yeah.
Right on.
I bet.
I bet you. You know,
There's a lot of stuff I haven't heard that's probably awesome
like what?
or seen.
Let's
I
think
don't know.
about some stuff.
Just a
Let's
lot of
think
local
about
music.
stuff.
I see new local band names on flyers and stuff all the time, and I've never heard them. I
Oh
haven't been
yeah,
out to many shows though.
dude, that's a constant struggle with me, but that's good. I mean, if I see a flyer that I don't recognize a band on there, that's good because that means it's reaching me in some aspect on there. So I'm constantly trying to reach out to the new wave because y'all break up all the time. Bass players become stupid.
Oh yeah, it's just top 10 if we were rated on number of X bass
Yeah,
players.
I don't know. Like you guys, and then with fucking yeah, rule of thumb and drummers. That's another one.
Yeah.
It's just constant rotation of that. But I mean, that's what you have to do. And if you look at any band that's successful, I mean, I don't. There's not too many bands that have that core that started the band originally. Like when they become famous, that's the band that they know, but they didn't know they went through like 10 or 15 people before they made that ultimate sacrifice to fucking do it for real.
Yeah.
Be like, nah, man, I gotta work at fucking Vaughn's in the morning. I gotta wash them vegetables. I can't play that gig on Friday night with this band I want to play with or headline or nothing like that because the bass player's he's got to masturbate on fucking vegetables at Vons in the morning. Ugh. That's the kind of lamest thing. That's why a lot of bands don't succeed. They hinder themselves, and they stick around with band members that obviously won't make those sacrifices to do it. And fuck, I every job I've ever had
Yeah.
since I started this business, I went in there saying these are the things that I got to do, and I need these kind of times off. And if you work with them and work your ass off while you're there, you kind of get your way. But
Yeah.
obviously, they don't have the work ethic to fucking do it in bands, let alone fucking career wise and all that other shit.
I wonder if the day job puts that into you because you go in as Smiths and wrapping vegetables and produce, but you get paid for it. You're not doing it for free.
Yeah. Well, you get
You're not
comfortable.
doing it for exposure.
Yeah, you get comfortable with it. There's you get in a zone. I felt that when I was doing retail, and then with the craft job. If that didn't get shipped overseas, I could easily see myself still doing it today because it got paid well. I could fucking sit there and do my job all night. Like I could do my business my entire shift and
Yeah.
still be able to do that. I mean, obviously, I couldn't be saying that if we were still doing it because I'd have to be on PC. But that job really afforded me a lot of time to where I could do like basic tedious shit like website updates and all that other stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the
More
university theater and
personal-
Jillian Stays and the emergency room and
Yeah.
Slanted Clam and Rock's
Personal
room.
basic shit.
Back in the day.
What the fuck did I just say?
Personal basic shit.
Yeah. Tedious personal basic shit.
But that's where we were talking about lethargicness. I think when you have those career jobs or those retail or any kind of thing, because anytime you're dealing with a group of people working the same job, they're gonna find a way to fucking bitch about it and complain about it and nitpick little ass things because that's fucking what people do, and especially in Vegas. I don't think I've gone anywhere where I haven't found at least one or two fucking employees complaining about something just tedious. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't really affect shit, but they're just sitting there going on and complaining and complaining and complaining. And I'm sure that's how I sound on fucking social media sometimes, where I just keep saying these fucking hobbyists, these goddamn fucking hobbyists. Like, I'm sure some of these people are like, all right, dude, we get it, but I still got to deal with them. And I understand it on a corporate level because you got to deal with a lot of people that are higher up and just dealing with the shit that rolls downhill. So they got to feel like they got to tell somebody to do something or tell somebody to do something differently and make people uptight for no fucking reason. And that's kind of why I started my own shit after that. Once you ship my job off to India and people tell me what to do all day when they're all fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
So that's kind of like
Yeah,
why
it
you
is.
started your own shit, huh? Cool boy.
Yeah. No, just to make more money, man.
Yeah. But that's
It's
what
just
this
like he was doing a few more things and making half the money that I'd be making if I did it myself. So, but they're his customers. But this isn't the pool cast. Yes, maybe
it can be. Well, it's career cast, I think every experience and every occupation you take, you need to be able to apply it in what you actually want to do. I value every day the experience I learned in retail because I manage stores. I managed $1 million stores and shit. We made $1 million at a couple of stores a year, and that's a big deal when you got to deal with that. A lot of dealing with payroll and other stuff like that. So that's what I take from my experience on there, and cleaning out fucking used condoms and dead birds out of pools. You can deal with valuable lessons in your future.
Yeah, man.
I didn't mean to totally just fucking punch that right in the face, but
Yeah.
why don't you dive into it and be like, tell me what makes a pool so career worthy, or what made you want to be like, I want to fucking start my own business. I'm gonna go apply for business license and do this for fucking.
What
real.
made me want to do it is because it doesn't seem that difficult to run a business. I'm probably gonna be proven wrong.
Yeah, I was about to just
uh,
say that.
but it doesn't seem that difficult. I'm sure I can figure it out eventually. And for doing the same amount of work I do now, I could be making double the money, and it gives me enough time to pursue what I really want to do. It keeps me afloat with a little extra if I do it all by myself.
Yeah. And you could just score with, one whole neighborhood and have like 10, 15 pools and just keep you fucking working regular.
Yeah, if something like that happens.
And that's what it was. I mean, that's what I did for, my first, 4 or 5 years in the business was I had a 40-hour a week job and I had to do more than just booking shows because again, like I said before,
Oh yeah,
there's
I like
no
it too.
fucking money in local music concerts. There's not. When you have a $5 cover, and like I said, there's most promoters that have to actually rent the room and pay staff and advertising costs and basic shit off the door itself. And then you got your 10 people drawing bands and your 30 people drawing bands. And there's only 60 people at the end of the fucking night. And you got to split that between 4 bands. Sometimes 8. Certain people like to put fucking 20 bands on a fucking bill. But when you got to split it that much, and everybody wants a guest list and other headache and nonsense and other petty bullshit on there. There's not really much money to split between $5. So you have to do other things, and that's why my big stress with bands is owning your own rights for music, having merchandise, having other avenues and shit like that, to where you're not so reliant on being paid out, but it's a complementary effort from all the other shit that's going on. If you have your structure and you have all these different fucking floors built up, then when you do your actual fucking efforts to, promote your band, promote your music, and promote yourself, there's going to be other avenues other than I have to make fucking $100 off this concert. Well, if you have to make that much, grab a stack of pre-sales and make sure there's that many people out there and guarantee yourself money and guarantee the venue money, and everybody's going to be happy at the end. Because no matter what, everybody needs to make money from these situations, and I think that's what tarnishes the whole business is the not being able to understand that and not understand both sides of it. Because being a manager and a promoter of bands, I understand what the fuck you guys have to deal with organizing all yourselves. You know, there's 4 people's lives and schedules you have to balance to come together, not only to create music, but to fucking hammer it out to where you can build a solid set to go out and do it and then promote yourselves and all that. So again, I understand that from ground war, the amount of sacrifice and time it does it. I did it as a promotion company, you know.
Yeah.
And like, what's the kind of shit that you guys were doing just to maintain, the creative process and not just get stagnant with the waves of life. A lot of Corona and PBR.
Yeah. We like to just fucking get in the garage and zone out on some melody of some sort, and then when we figure out we've spent a while doing that, we'll start rehearsing the songs we know already, and it's fun.
So once you get a song on there, is that every time you come to a practice? Are you creating a song and then you're doing a set you do? Is that kind of a normal thing, or you guys just all over the board with it?
It depends on what's going on. Like if we have a gig booked in our schedule that we give a shit about.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've had some of those shows you don't.
We rehearse a lot, but if something's not there, it just doesn't come together, and we don't end up practicing a lot. What was the question?
Your creative process, how you don't get stagnant.
Oh yeah, so
short-term memory is a motherfucker.
So if
marijuana affects the memory. I think it was in your head, bro.
Oh, dude, you got mouth drops.
You all cotton mouth, Joe?
No, you got like radio drops.
Radio drops? That was all me too. You know what? Remember when we did? I do that on myself. You help me out. I can't remember when we were doing those House of Blues videos.
What?
The like when I did the monster truck voice and all that shit.
Yeah, I helped you with those. I thought I
That
found
shit
them
was
on my
fun.
computer the other day, and I listened to like a few of
That's
them.
awesome. We should actually pull them up real quick because that shit was hilarious.
So,
Like I was doing monster truck voice and Sunday, come on down. House of
exactly,
Blues
dude. Do you
to
remember
them.
the commercials we did before that though? Like a year or two.
For what?
For I think for Depa Inc. and
Yes. Oh God, I hope I have those on here. That'd be so great. Yes. But here's one from March of this was the first year I started doing it, I think. This might have been this yeah, March 2012. So that was literally the third show I've ever done at House of Blues. And I was going after it. And they were putting it on me too. They gave me, I think, a couple shows right in a row. They were really testing me out right off the bat. It was tough. And that was $12 tickets. 6 bands, trying to get 6 bands organized and sell $12 tickets with a $300 minimum rental fee. Woo! Talk about losing my freaking hair. That's why I'm bald. I'd be sexy full of hair like Fabio. But, well, maybe like we gotta skip that thing right there. Here we go. The fucking music's so loud. They're actually playing my March 20th show, so that's kind of cute that they're on this one. Watch it be the exact same lineup from March 2012 as in March 2015. 3 years later, I'm still doing the same shit. I know Dim's on here, so at least we have two of the same. Yep, here we go with Dim. I'm so proud of Calvin, though. He went from literally a fan that came and supported everybody to he's becoming an actual musician. It's fucking amazing. Not only is he an awesome stage presence, but he's actually contributing with music now. So it's going to be exciting to see where he comes to. Yeah, 3 of 3 so far. 3 of 3 on March 2012 to March 2015. Should have just done an anniversary show, obviously. If there's more, I'm gonna freak out. Systemic. Yeah, I want to do these again. These are actually quite fun. Yeah, the stoned out crowd. You can see the wonderful video. Oh yeah, the one and done with them. One of these days, I'll have a slot that's not opening for them because they obviously want not an open slots slot. Open for them a lot. I guess so. I guess get them right in the heart of the lineup because they requested it. Real patience. Well, that's what we're doing, and I thought that shit was fun. Then I did edited your modern day video. That was fun.
oh yeah, thank you.
But that's kind of ironic. 3 of the bands 3 years ago. That's good that they're still together. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Shit, the amount of bands I see turn over in a year, let alone 3 years, is quite amazing. Because when I got into this shit, everybody that I got into it for is not in it. Angry Head, Kids of Positive Triumph, none of those guys are in bands anymore. Well, I think maybe one or two actual members of all that might be floating around, but none of them are in the scene making music, doing their thing, and that's sad.
doing shows.
Yeah, it's sad to me. And then with Dim, that I actually met their original drummer when I was managing a GameStop store in North Las Vegas. I used to sell video games to him and his brother. And so that's why I came in to see him in practice. And I actually asked them to manage him because I thought they were fucking amazing. So, and then, Wes kept it going and just kept building it and progressing. And, you know, now they're worldwide visions. And after they had an indie label and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of perseverance is getting right to where they need to be. You guys have
That's
been
cool.
around this like probably 3 years longer than they have.
Huh. These are
Hey, yo. You guys just released a 3-song EP. What's going on with that? Nothing. You guys gonna put it on TuneCore
download
again?
that shit. It's up for it's not up for free. I forgot. It's our full length is up for free right now.
The Red is Color Reality.
Yeah.
If that's free right now, you should go get that, people. That is an amazing album. I bump that shit. I bump it good. Yeah, you're gonna get that distributed, your new songs, because they're actually really, really good. I actually made a lot of people listen to it, like Rob Howe.
Right on.
I'm dropping Rob Howe. He really enjoys it. He's in Robin Purejoy. He was in Ill Figures, A Rising Tide, all kinds of amazing bands around town. He knows what the F is up, bro.
Right on.
He's got his pulse on the goddamn, what is that called? Pulse. Finger on the pulse. Brian Saliba, he liked the song. I sent Smoke 'em Dead. So I think that's where your guys' target should be now. I think you have the music that are going to impress these bigger people. So let's you should get them heard. Start sending it to them. Be like, hey, I'm Matt UJ Conley, motherfucker. Listen to my Da tunes.
Yeah.
You're good, motherfucker.
For sure.
Trying to convince you guys that you're a good band is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my whole life.
Thanks, man.
Do I just sound like a fucking obnoxious super fan? Is that what it is?
No.
I'm just a dog groupie. You just want to tassel my hair that I don't have and be like, it'll do, Pig. It'll do, Figg.
You're hella good. You're hella good at fucking your shit, man.
What shit?
I showed your fucking booking and managing skills to my buddy, and he hella fucking digs it.
See, you can't do that with promoters. You can't be like, check out my bro. Look at his promotion skills, bro. He's got them shows on lock. But I could drop your fucking video on a girl's comment section and make her all moist and shit. It's amazing. It's amazing the power of your tunes. My sultry voice, on the other hand, that's why they used to call me Figgalicious in the X radio days.
Figgalicious?
Because I'm sultry. Sultry.
Yeah, what was the show called?
Independent State with Joe Nate and Figg.
Yeah.
Joe Nate of Days After Hell, your buddy old pal.
Yep.
That was a good time. That was literally like our my third or fourth year in the business. Opened my eyes to being scammed the fuck out. I've never dealt with a place to where you just come in there and just kind of do your show and expected to do it all without any of their support or help. And it was a learning experience, and I'm very happy I was a part of
it. Is that company still around?
Oh, I don't think so. If they are, good for them. But I'm like I said, I'm really happy I did because I met a lot of bands through there. I met Imagine Dragons actually through there. That was when they had the lady and the dude that ended up getting married. They were still in there, and me and Joe Nate were trying to get them to give us mustache rides because they all had their cute little mustaches.
Yeah,
they're precious. But yeah, they were a great band there, and they were smart about getting their music published and registered and licensed because they had a lot of licensing deals with advertisements and movies and shit like that going into the X Radio days. So before they even got big, they were already setting the groundwork like crazy by doing that kind of stuff. So when that album blew up, they already had the blueprint because they've done it several times with several albums. It was quite fancy. But that was just one of many bands that I met and got to reconnect with and, got to host on there. So that, like I said, it was a great experience. That's what I kind of want to do with this is, start interviewing some more bands, get in here and get all ruckused up.
xradio.biz.
You know who it is? Is that what it was? You know who it is?
I don't remember.
That was good times though. I think it's a tough sell anything when you're trying to do a .biz. It just seems janky.
Yeah.
It's just hard to sell. Like I took the cheapest fucking dot internet thingy that I could buy, and I want you
Yeah.
to work for free. Give me all your email addresses, and then
They were real estate guys, right? Never mind.
timeshares.
Talk about
Timeshare.
xradio.biz.
Timeshares. They sold timeshares, hotel timeshares.
Oh, okay.
So that was their main business. But I mean, that was a good point right there. They had other businesses do it, and that's kind of what you have to do because independent music, there's not very much money coming in there. So
Yeah.
you have to kind of generate your own income with that. And you have to be kind of a used car salesman. That's essentially what you are with your music when you're starting out. And even after you can get a major label deal, you have to go back to, you know, just toughing cars like back to the beginning. Because I noticed a lot of bands that were playing, you know, House of Blues, Thomas and Mack, big ass shows, OBC, they were a part of the big lineups on there. You know, now they're playing Adrenaline and, you know, Beauty Bar and Backstage Bar. And it's not
Adrenaline Cheyenne Saloon.
Adrenaline Cheyenne Saloony, you know, and it always comes full circle, and you just have to realize what you want to do, and you can keep doing it for a long time. Just be realistic and know that there's a lot more money and avenues to be made instead of just fucking focused on goddamn show money.
Have you ever eaten magic mushrooms?
Twice.
Twice? Yeah.
They were fucking good times. Well, one, way up, both of them were really good times. Third one was a dud. First time I saw Ice Cube from Higher Learning in the mirror.
Wait, what?
So maybe I was Ice Cube.
Oh, you imagined that you saw Ice Cube, the guy?
Yeah. Like in
From
its
a
character
movie?
from Higher Learning.
Oh, I
Like
never saw
he
that.
had a full fro. He was awesome. He had a picket and everything. He was awesome. But anyway, we were watching. I can't remember what we were watching, but just on shrooms. And this was like 2002. This was before being in the music scene and all that shit. You know, it was just after Walmart. So we had those, and we watched some kind of movie, and I had to go pee. And I went into the bathroom and I turned on the light, and there was Ice Cube all sitting there, all fucking being Ice Cube and angry. He wasn't smiling because he doesn't do that. And I said, "Hang on, man, I gotta go pee," and he left. He didn't stick around after I peed. You know, I didn't really want him to stay in the bathroom with me, but
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
I did want to talk to him and be like, you know,
I've only done it once, and I didn't really see anything, but when I looked at the sky, I saw some slightly darker spots in a like geometric shape. That's about it.
did it start coming alive? Did you start freaking out?
No, it was chill.
It was like a mellow thing, huh?
It's really mellow, yeah.
Yeah. I remember
And
one. It
happy.
was like kind of like I put on 3D glasses, and everything was like,
Oh yeah, man.
but it wasn't 3D compatible, you know. So it was just blue and red, fucking with your vision.
Someone
And I
brought
watched
out
the movie Hostage, and I'll never forget that fucking moment where that crazy dude was walking down the hall with the two Molotov cocktails, all with his face all chopped up and coming out all, and it was just all thriving and all these crazy colors and engulfing. And that was the last time I did shrooms. That was
Dude,
2005. That's 10 years ago. I'm not a hallucinogenic
Well, I'm
person.
trying to
I
do
got
it
too much
again.
of it imagination.
I tried it. It was a few years ago already now, but dude, when we did it, I think it was a telescope. Someone brought out a telescope. I think at that time we could see, you it's not Mercury. Is it Venus? It's between, it's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Right? Maybe it's the
Welcome
other way
to
around.
our birth,
Anyways,
third rock from the sun.
whatever the second planet is, I think you could see that.
Mars?
I might be wrong. It might have been Mars or something.
That's the fourth.
Yeah, but
Fuck, we're dumb. Public school education
Dude.
failed the fuck out of me.
you look through a telescope, high on mushrooms, at fucking Venus, and then you can see the sun reflecting off of Venus, like how it's round, and you so it was night where I was, but you could see where it's daylight on Venus, and you know where your position is. Like you all of a sudden have this bearing on where you are in the universe,
Like
or
it made
solar
you
system.
feel very small.
No, it just no. It made me feel bigger. If anything,
Kind of
like
like that fisheye lens. It's all focused on you, and you're all.
yeah,
Like you just became a part of the solar system.
I just knew where I was more. You know what I mean?
I think so. I don't know how to explain
I
your
don't. I don't
euphoria
either.
and your.
I guess I was just high.
There was no. There's no mind blowing, you know.
But I'm down to do mushrooms again. I'll eat some of those. It didn't taste so bad.
It seemed alright. I didn't have bad effects. I didn't, piss out my ass or nothing afterwards, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't run into the street naked or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I
Ice Cube
think
didn't shoot me when I saw him.
only heard one bad mushroom story, and it was in an Eminem song, I think, where someone eats a bag of mushrooms and they're crazy.
Are you talking about Super Troopers?
No.
Candy bars. That dude ate like an ounce of weed and everything, though. I'm excited about Super Troopers 2, though. Can't wait for that. They better do Weed Fest and Club Dread 2 just for the fuck of it.
I still know what you did last club.
Club Dread Summer. That shit was great. I always wanted to do funny movies like that. I was raised
Dread
on
2 is a prequel to Judge Dredd.
It's how Judge Dredd became a judge before the apocalypse happened.
You have to join Club Dread to get into Dread Academy. I don't know how that works.
It's not. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't at all. It's
Judge
Dredd.
I guess they're clones, right? So
Is Judge Dredd a clone?
Yeah.
The judges are all clones?
Well, I don't think all of them are. No.
See, I've only seen like the movie. I've never read no comic books or nothing like that. I've seen the Stallone movie like 20 years ago.
I never read.
And
any
I saw the
books
one with Home Dude.
either.
What is he? Scott? Not Scotty. What is he?
Dread 3D. Or just Dread.
Who's the guy in Star Trek?
Oh yeah.
Doctor. He's a doctor, ain't he?
Bones. Yeah. I know his
Damn
name.
it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a peace psychiatrist. I'm a doctor, not a judge. Pick one,
man.
you son of a bitch.
He's got one of those names that are pretty unique, I think.
We have the power of the internet right in front of us. It's not like we can't just type it up. And
But
like,
let's
screw
just
that. Let's just use our brain and make it up, and then
let's close
run
our
with it.
eyes and we'll sit here in silence until we fucking.
We will
figure it
become
out.
Wikipedia with our own interpretations of things. Pure silence. Awkward silence.
Yeah, until we get this guy's name.
Michael.
It's not silent though.
I can't do silent. We're on radio podcast, bro.
I know,
we can't be doing this shit.
It'll be that much more suspenseful.
I'm gonna be. I'll be your brain.
Everybody
I'll
out
be your
there
brain.
that
You'll just be silent, and I'll be your fucking.
Doesn't
brain.
know along with us. Close your eyes, even if you're fucking driving.
Yeah, especially if you're driving. Just close your eyes.
And let's come up with this guy's name. Dude, I feel like I know
Doctor.
I know I do.
Can I cheat?
All right.
I'm gonna cheat and just look it up because
Keith Urban or some shit.
it's something Urban.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. You
See?
found out.
My mind.
Thank
does
God
work,
for
man.
Keith Urban. Wasn't Keith Urban banging Nicole Kidman?
I don't know who Keith Urban is.
He's a country singer. That's why you don't know him.
Uh,
Who cares about country music? A lot of people do, actually. To answer my own question. There's a lot of good Southern rock bands. Like Bo Hodges Band.
Oh,
That's a really good band. He went on home. That's all I know.
Yeah, those guys are pretty cool.
Great dudes, actually. Great musicians and great bunch of people. Actually,
I like
that's
seeing them
the joys of this business. You become kind of family with a lot of these knuckleheads. Like you. You like my little bro. Bro. Family am. Like, you picked me up from jail and shit. It doesn't get more brotherly than that.
I also picked up my brother from jail.
Yeah, let's see. Brothers. Picked your fucking broken car up at AutoZone one time. Good jump, you know. Which kind of shit you do. And I remember the first time I met you guys, that I remember anyway, was that fucking rehearsal for High Cynthia. So I was, because your bass player just fucking took off on you.
Oh.
Craig. And you were just about to get Nico settled in.
Huh.
Yeah, bro.
Wow, man.
That's fucking way back. Way back. And yeah, and what made me excited about High Cynthia was Fat Nick. Fat Nick's fucking screamy voice was incredible. It wasn't shit I wanted to listen to. Like, I wouldn't just pop it in and listen to it, but for the genre and the style was fucking incredible.
Yeah, he does a lot of good vocals.
Yep. Pretty amazing. And if all those guys, if they would have just stuck with it and do it, I see Frankie Nank, he's still doing his thing, playing guitar, getting better, so that's good. I mean, this was fucking 10 years ago, so I mean, progression is amazing.
Frankie Dank.
Fucking, who knows what's going on with Jaime? Was he in High Cynthia? Yeah, because he forgot his fucking bass. That's why I forgot he was in there, because fucking no bass member in ass. Good for him. Chris is in Florida. Yeah, he moved on. Christine.
He's a Florida man now.
Yep.
I wonder if we'll see him on that. Have you seen that? Or is it Twitter?
Have you seen the Twitter? Have you been on the tweets? You got them? Do you do the @ symbol?
The Florida man.
Hashtag. Florida man? Florida man hashtag? Is that trending right now?
Florida man arrested for... Yeah, I guess it's...
Why would he wouldn't get arrested?
Yeah.
It's Chris Bean.
They aggregate all the news stories starting with Florida man.
Florida man charged with...
Or something like that.
That sounds... What the hell are you getting at, Matt?
A lot of shit goes down in Florida.
It's a pretty big fucking state.
Yeah.
There's hurricanes. There's oil spills. There's old people. Gosh, they're so old. Old.
I wonder... Well, I guess Florida wins.
Wins what? What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Or did you pop some magic mushrooms? Are you tripping balls right now?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I've done it once a couple years ago. It was fun. Do it again.
And that's over. That's it. You're closing that chapter.
I just don't know anybody who sells mushrooms. So
just ask. I think you just asked right now. So if anybody can find Matt mushrooms so he can get all hopped up on the weird, you know that's grown from shit, right?
We're all broke right now, so we get the information for later.
You know it's grown from poop, right? Cow shit.
Yeah.
Is it cow shit or is it any shit will do? Like if I go shit in the backyard right now and just leave it out there, will mushrooms grow out of it?
You should go try.
Like what does it take to grow mushrooms out of my poop?
I've seen plenty of dog shit that didn't have mushrooms grow.
But does it need a long time to do that, or is it you have to
just have a really soggy shit that stays soggy? I don't know.
What would the sogginess factor have to do anything with growing mushrooms? Of it? You think maybe it's the content.
This isn't like Carl Urban though. Like I knew Carl Urban. I knew I just needed to pull it up. I don't know how mushrooms work.
That's something we're gonna have to find out. You got a big old widescreen phone. Why don't we look it up real quick? And be like, what makes mushrooms grow from shit? what do I need to eat to make mushrooms grow from my poop?
Is that how it works?
Do you have a Google phone? Be like, hey Google,
Hey Google,
how
how
do
are magic mushrooms grown?
you just popped up on every NSA thing known to man right there.
How to grow magic mushrooms, basics for beginners.
Like, I want to know if humans can make magic mushrooms. That's the question we gotta ask. Can human poop send you to the moon with some cats?
Alright. Well, email us at let's talk more.
Oh no, we can't advertise that. Then we have to get it. We should probably get it.
gmail.com.
This is already the second episode. This is a huge commitment for us.
Very first most important rule is
What is the most important rule? What are you mumbling over there for?
better wash and clean.
Better washer cleaners, no washer cleaners, no ammonia. You know what I like? I like bleach in my chicken nuggets. Like if McDonald's ever took that out, I don't know if I'd like them anymore. Because it's already like kind of a weird salty. Like that bleach taste is it's unique.
Yeah. All that.
So would you find out if
Or
humans
steam.
can poop out
Man.
magic mushrooms?
The internet is not that magical.
You know, I wish I had an iPhone that was updated enough to where I could have Siri. That's how poor white trash I am, people. Thinking I'm making all this money off your band and shit. And I have an iPhone from like the aughts, 20 aughts. Like 2008 or something.
Wait, that's when it came out.
The first iPhone? No.
Yeah, the first iPhone.
Now, see, that's another question we gotta ask the internet.
Dude, use this big ass computer.
We are so
that we're
uneducated,
sitting
man.
in front of.
Let's go back to school. I make a commitment. At least internet school. What's that? The Khan Academy? Is that the free internet school? No, Khan Academy. Some online school that'll teach you shit. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go in there and be like, "What do you want to learn today? Learnings." And they'll be like, "Oh, basic." And they'll just go right back to the start. I'll Billy Madison that bitch, and I'll go straight from kindergarten to high school or whatever I need to do to fucking take over nothing because I don't have a fucking hotel to be handed off to me when my pop kicks the bucket.
Yeah.
He didn't play Monopoly enough.
The Billy Madison. So, you think his name was really William Madison?
Of course, when you're rich, you have to be, oh, that's my dad's real name is Willie William. That's my middle name is William. I gave too much information. Fuck the beans. It's with a Y. You know what?
So
a funny story. Let's talk about my middle name for a second. Let's talk about my middle name for a second. William. Okay, so William.
William.
With a Y. Imagine spelling it all fucked up with a Y. Just cause. Not even fucked up like Willem Dafoe, like William. Like spell it out like a retarded child.
Like WILLYUM.
Yep. Were you two a retarded child? Well, anyway, back in the day, when I was a retarded child, there was Fox Kids Club. You might have had it in Las Vegas, but in Albuquerque, I was in Moriarty, which is on the other side of the mountains. But we were able to be graced with the Albuquerque television networks. So they had the Fox Kids Club, and you send in your name and your stuff so you can get your name on TV, and they send you a birthday card and other stupid shit. Yeah. I did it all myself. So I spelled William for the first time in my life with fucking YUM. And it was awesome because when my birthday came, it scrolled up on there. I got William. Like no other kid had their middle name on there. I was the only retard that put my middle name for one, and then I couldn't even spell it right. But my little ass filled out that shit and sent it in myself. And I also signed my sister up for the Fred Savage fan club. She got a little fucking headshot of Fred Savage. It was hilarious.
Oh no!
Yeah, good times.
That's horrible.
I was a shitty little kid, dude. I was really shitty. I never posed right for my photos.
I
Always
can't
talking
really
shit.
fuck up my middle name.
What is
It's
it?
3 letters.
J? Yeah. I say it all the time. What is it? Public school, folks. We need more funding for public school. We do not want your fucking nation run by people like me that went to public school. Pay the teachers like you pay politicians. We'd be badass. But that's a whole other topic. Let's don't get political on there.
What scares me?
I'm too stupid for political arguments.
What scares me is knowing that there's people less intelligent than me out there. Like, oh man.
Oh, I see it all the time.
I mean, there's gotta be.
If you ever feel bad about yourself, stop it. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but the only thing I could think of was putting other things down. He's like, "Don't do that. Just stop it. Get over it. It's probably petty." That's the world. We run out of shit to say. Are we over talking more?
Let's talk more, Josh.
Let's talk more.
So, when did you grow your beard?
On and off for a decade. I used to like my goatee. Well, my boss is growing the goatee that I always had before, so I can't be all twins and shit. But I look damn good in a fucking beard, though. So I think I'm gonna keep this out.
From age 10 till age 20, you were working on that beard?
No.
When was his tenure?
I'd say about 16, but once it came in, it just didn't go away.
Yeah.
And then it like sucked all the hair out of the top of my head into my face. No, if I don't shave for like a week, I look like a fucking wolfman. Like I could be on the Weekly World News cover and be like, "Wolfman found in Vegas." Cause I'll be all hairy and shit.
End of podcast. Good night.
I'll be all hairy.